In this video, I'm going to show you a submission from the mount. It's called the Americana. It's a very simple submission in a lot of ways. It's very common, and it's also very effective, especially when your opponent's kind of covering up their neck and they're not going to give you a chance to start to attack the collar. So Jared's down, and I'm on top and in the mount. So there we go. Now, this is a really common way for people to defend, not only in jiu-jitsu, but also in like a fight scenario. They're covering up their face, they're covering up their neck. So the first thing I want to do is put both my hands together. I'm going to put them right on the wrist, right on the forearm, as close to the wrist as I can. Now, instead of trying to push with my arms, I'm going to keep my arms a little bit bent. I'm just going to lean forward with all my weight. I want to get my elbow on the mat, right next to his ear, okay? In this grip, my thumbs are on top. They're right next to my pointer finger. I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to go all the way under his elbow. I'm going to grab my own wrist, all right? Once I'm in this position, I'm going to do two things at the same time. The first is I'm going to start to slide my fingers under his wrist and under my wrist. I'm just going to lever up his elbow here. The second thing I'm going to do is kick my right leg straight. So that's the opposite side of the arm we're attacking. Now, I'm going to think about dragging his wrist and knuckles all the way down towards his feet until he taps. So again, we're here, and our opponent's covering up their neck, right? So if I was trying to punch, that wouldn't be really available to me. And also, I can't get my hands in the collar to do some of the collar chokes we like to do from the mounted position. I'm gonna put both my hands together, thumbs touching. I'm gonna get a grip right on his forearm next to his wrist, and keep my arms bent a little bit, and we're just gonna lean forward. We're gonna pin his arm on the mat. I wanna make sure my elbow's on the mat also. I'm gonna take my left hand, we're gonna go underneath his elbow, we're gonna grab our own wrist, we're gonna do those two things at the same time, all right? My fingers go under his wrist, and my fingers go under my own wrist. You'll see how that starts to ratchet up his right elbow. My right leg goes back, and I'm really heavy through my right hip. I'm just gonna drag his arm down, and we get the submission. One more time here on the other side. So, we're gonna get the hands together, we drive his arm all the way to the mat. My elbow's on the mat. My arm goes under, I grab my own wrist, okay? Now my fingers start to hide underneath the wrists. Now the detail, it's really important for me so I don't get rolled over. So I kick my right leg straight and kind of lean on the right side. So now Jared can't really move very much. I feel very heavy on top. Now I'm just gonna drag the wrist and knuckles down towards his feet when we get the submission.